Welcome back. Welcome back to Dave and Audrey. I'm keeping an eye on Audrey because she's way across there. A bit windier today. It's like 20 mile an hour, and I've been looking around for a wee sort of spot to pitch the tent. Quite exposed up here. It's supposed to die down, but I don't know if it will. Passed another guy coming up with a rucksack on. So first time I've seen somebody probably coming for a wild camp. I was just getting out of the car, didn't really say much, but again, I've normally got the whole place to myself, or that's what you think. So hopefully Audrey will come across and join us. So the hat, this is my favourite hat. It's really warm, and none of the family think it's particularly cool. My sister came round and dropped someone off at the door, and she was like, "What is that hat that you've got on?" So apologies, but it's big. It's that thick, big wool knit. An old granny knitted it, and ended up inheriting it a wee while ago, couple of years, well, probably 4 years ago now, and she better not be rolling about in anything across there. So it's just super warm. It's super comfortable. It might look a little bit odd, but hey ho, it is what it is. Audrey, come here. Audrey, come. So wild camp again, nothing too spectacular. Scarp one. Not sure if I'm going to put it up in the wind or put it out in a wee bit of shelter. We're just getting into the vibe. We're settling down. We've got my pot. I'm going to put some beef, lots of veg, have a little fire, plenty of wood up here. Probably build a wee bit of a kind of tripod-y thing to keep the pot out the fire. Coffee, you know the script. Just nice. It's been a productive week this week, and I've got a couple of days off next week with in-service training with Mia, so feeling quite calm, quite relaxed. Just need to get a wee bit of a spot, probably out the wind, so I'm probably thinking down that hill a wee bit, because up there's right on the edge of this hill and the wind just whips up and over, so don't know. Anyway, so would get a spot, get the tent up, grab the dog, she's loving it, and thank you again for tuning in tonight. We'll see, there should be some nice bits and pieces. I love that one pot cooking: beef, potato, leek, carrot, mushroom, a couple of stock cubes, lots of water, and just cook it for an hour, and you end up with this really rich stew. So that's the plan tonight, so stay tuned. Finally caught up with her. She's living her best up here. So still not decided where we're going to put the tent. 20 mile an hour, 25 miles isn't too bad for the wee tent, but ends up sort of like doing a bit of that, and it's not due to sort of die down, so we're sort of like, we're kind of looking at kind of here, but you can see we're right on the wind, just kind of right up over the top of this hill, and I've been battered about a bit up here before, so I'm not 100% sure. Tent's looking pretty buttoned down. Got all the guys' side ones. These will tighten up later on. side ones, little side ones on these panels back. Right, it's getting quite dark now. Got a bag of wood, hunkered down decent bit away from the tent, and we're just using the little bush box. I've rigged up a little bit of a sticking up branch to hang my pot on. I need to brown the meat, prep the veg, and chop up the peel and chop up the sort of carrots and the potato. Got a leak as well. Apologies for the wind, it's still quite gusty, so we're on getting a good bit of use out the bush box. Getting a pretty smashing sunset up here. Just like that sort of dusk back of 5 February. Right, spark up the fire. She's settled, she's in her bed. Oh, that's pink, it's gorgeous. Little cheers, let's focus on that. One big open kitchen sizzle, just degrade. The fire's going well, got some decent dry wood. Wind's not too bad, seems to be settled down a little bit. Probably going to keep a little bit of skin on this. I'm going to brown the meat just quickly. I'm probably just going to add this as I go. Chop up the carrot, chop up the potato. I'm starving. It's 10 to 6, so that's taking a lot longer than. So eating at 7. But with the fire going, you'll see that it's not a bad wee setup. Some nice mushrooms as well. So I added 2 stock cubes, and I'm just going to slowly kind of try and keep it on the boil. That's just potato, carrot, leek. In amongst the smoke, we're getting there. Got a wee bit of Worcester sauce. It's a bit sort of broth like, but I've actually got some nice bread to eat as well. So a bit of sea salt. Everything's soft. Well, it's certainly hot. Tender beef. Again, everything's, look at this little bag just sitting out, picking up damp. Everything's, at this time of year, just the atmosphere. Some nice brown bread to dunk in there. It's almost like a sort of brothy soup. Hearty. It's good. Get a cup on for some coffee. We're on the coffee. It's been a wee bit windy, a wee bit chilly. She's underneath my other coat, so I've not even had that on. But we're doing okay. Just had a little light, really. It's weird how everything's quite sort of damp and the fire's kind of struggled a little bit. We got it cooked, but oh, there we go. Tunnock's tea cake. I've got a busy weekend. I'm going out for lunch tomorrow with a dear old friend Murray, and Louis coming down, and what else? We're going across to see my 95-year-old auntie on Sunday. So really good weekend. Camp Friday night, family, friends, more family. Right, there's not been much blethering tonight. power's just going to kick off now. That's nice. Sure if you're seeing any of that. It's just on the outside. You can see how wet, just kind of that jacket sitting on the ground. Oh, you biscuit in there. You coming for your supper? You coming for your tea? What's that? Bit of beef. Didn't touch the sides. Look at this. Right folks, not sure what time it is, let's see, 10-ish. I'm going to read my Kindle and get to sleep. So yeah, thanks for joining me tonight. A wee simple, it wasn't too kind of quite windy and cold out there in terms of footage, but nice little beef stew. Some nice brown bread. She's been settled all night. She's had her supper. She's done the toilet. She's wrapped up under my stuff as per. Still a wee bit gusty, but I think we're going to be fine. So we're just going to do a bit of reading and get some sleep. Coffee in the morning with a gas stove, and then down the road back home for a cold tub. As per, still sticking in with the cold, and I've been doing a little run every second day as well, which has been really good. I've enjoyed that. A couple of K, nothing more, and it's more of a sort of a jog, slow jog with Audrey. But it's been nice. It's starting to get light about 7:30 in the morning here, so it's making a bit of a difference. So I won't blether on. I'll just catch up with you in the morning. Night night. Morning folks, hopefully you're not steaming up too much. Windy night last night, really stormy, so we're buffeted about until about, I don't know, 6. So, but anyway, nice and warm, pretty comfortable. It wasn't the flattest, there was a bit of a slope, but so a broken sleep, but that's kind of par for the course. So, but all good. We're going to just get a wee coffee on the stove. I'm probably just going to open the door and just kind of cook it in the porch, but she's zoned. Right, coffee, slowly pack up, get down the road, all good.
psych yourself up to packing away. It's not so bad packing away. Everything's wet, but it's a drying out job when you get home. But apart from that, so yeah, really, I don't know if I'd camp here again when the forecast was as windy because it's really exposed, but definitely come back here if the forecast is a bit more still with the wind, and have a fire. The meal, that pot, the sort of stew, it was quite hard work for that wee fire, like a frying pan, you know, boiling some water. But I was at an event this week by a foundation called the Daniel Spargo Mabs Foundation, so it's known as DSM, and the lady who runs it is a lady called Fiona, and she lost her son through an overdose of MDMA, which is like kind of ecstasy, sort of stimulant type sort of drug. And she set up this foundation, so they tour all the schools and really kind of educating young people about some of the risks, but also strategies to keep yourself safer. And I've met Fiona a couple of times, so big shout out to the DSM Foundation, doing some really good work, and just heartbreaking when you're hearing from a mum. I think it was a few years ago that Daniel passed away, perhaps, yeah, just a bit before COVID, before the pandemic. But again, you don't associate overdose with stimulants like cocaine and ecstasy and stuff, so it just shows you there's kind of risks with it all. But just, yeah, really moving little play that 4 young people put on. Really good audience up in Dundee, and yeah, really thought-provoking, really sort of hits home the reality. And you know, any parent losing a child, it's just like, you know, your heart just breaks and goes out to them. So that was kind of, this week's been crazy busy. We had a meeting with Scottish Government, we had that event, we had our charity had a board meeting, a lot of it focused around the project that I'm leading on. So glad to get that week behind us, and a bit more sort of relaxed time ahead. So I'm too old for high levels of stress. I need to be out in the wilderness in my tent with a dog. Surfacing, are you? Did you sleep last night in the wind? There's my girl. There's my mum. Right, that's us. All packed up, leaving no trace, as per. It's a nice morning, the sun's up. It's cold, my hands are cold. Well, early February, so we're still in the winter, midwinter. Still expecting more snow up here. Get some more skiing hopefully this year. So thank you again for joining me in this little one last night. I noticed this morning that a couple of the guys and the pegs had come loose, so it must have been proper wind last night. So thank you again for tuning in. Remember, smash all the buttons that are required. Much appreciated. Thanks again to all my regular followers that leave comment. Virtually every little video that I put up, it means a lot, and I really appreciate everyone's feedback and little comments.
So thank you for sharing my outdoors experiences up here in Scotland. It really is enjoyable. Honestly, just it's my medicine, getting out into the outdoors and creating little videos. So hopefully you're enjoying some of the content. I really appreciate everyone following on. So listen, we'll do a little bit of footage going out the woods, but not much. We're just gonna get down the road to get everything dried out, hung out. So we will catch you on the next adventure. Take care now. Just stopped to soak up some of that winter vitamin D. Just feeling that absorbing through your skin. It's so important. Get out in the winter, get some daylight, get some sunshine. You forget that, it's so important.